How are we all doing, guys? We're back on the Laogai server, and today our episode is going to be a little bit out there. A little bit out there. Get it? Because we're going out there. Because we're going and into the void. And yeah, you know what I meant. But anyway, yeah, so today we're going to do a little bit of some funny business. You can see I'm wearing a pumpkin on my head because I hate these guys. And you'll notice I don't have any of the crappy pumpkin textures because my resource pack, which was done by a buddy of mine, that's why I got like pretty water and stuff, I got rid of that because it's super annoying. You can see that's sort of the runway to the Ender over there. And I'm sitting roughly about 0 on the X. If we go over here, we're on exactly 0. So basically what I want to do today, we're on level 27 because the video I watched told me to be. Watch a video by Nembomb. The video will be in the description, and basically it shows you how to manipulate the end portals so that they spawn in the void. Which is something I really want to do, and we're going to be like respawning dragons and stuff soonish. We're not sure exactly when, but I just want to get sort of prepared. What that means though is I do kind of have to build a like 1x1 bridge for like up to 1,000 blocks. Hence all of the netherrack I bought with me, because it's throwaway block. Who the hell keeps netherrack? And you can get it so easy if you do ever need it for nether brick or whatever. So I'm just going to actually first I'm gonna eat some of this steak here, which I kind of got because I had to go get T-Croc, who got killed AFK the other day. I went and picked up his stuff, and then when I came back, I was like, ooh, I stole his steak. So I'm going to go pillar out. This is going to be very fun and enjoyable. Hopefully I don't glitch out and fall through the void or something. I made sure I didn't bring anything too valuable. I bought these with me because I'm an idiot, and I forgot to put them in the chest, but oh well, we have more axes and shovels, and we have an ender. It's not the end of the world if we do die. But anyway, so let me go do this, and I'll come back once I find land, hopefully. Okay guys, we're about 50 blocks away, so the end of this stack, we should do it. According to the video, it was not supposed to be at Y27, it was supposed to be at Y29, but we're still at Y27, as you can see here, so we'll make that adjustment as we get to our destination, which is 1,024. So we're 30 blocks away, we got 40 something blocks in our hand, so we're not too far off. There's 1,000, look at that. Yeah, this is quite the bridge. I'm not just holding down the click button because it makes me nervous, and if you're not concentrating and you get to that last block in your hand on the like 0 block, it sometimes places the block briefly and then it disappears, and then you fall and die. 4 more blocks to go on. 2, 3, and 4. This should be no, 1 more. Okay, so on 0, 27, we need to be up at 29. And if you look at the chunk, you'll see we're at chunk 15, 13, 15. So we're right on the edge of the chunk. This is where we want to be. Northwest, northeast. So, okay, yeah, we should be at the northeast because we're doing it the opposite direction. And as you can see here, we have end islands around us. That's very cool. So basically now it's time for the next step of this little process. Okay guys, so now for the technical part of it. We basically want the game to think that we are much bigger than we actually are. So currently our chunk is 15, 15. This will be in the same chunk. So we don't want to go this way because you can see it's 14 in 15. And it still says we're chunk 13. If we go this way, it goes to 0, and you can see that the in -1, 1, -0, 1. So I think this one here is a new chunk. Yes. So this should be. We need a block here that is not end stone, and then if we go here, that's the same one. Okay, 0, 0. So we need to go this way. and then here 15, 15, 15, 0. So that's the change. So now we've got 0, 0, 0, 15, 15, 15, 0, 0. So each one of these blocks is in a different chunk. So now the game thinks that there's like 4 chunks of island here, or there's an island that's at least 4 chunks big, which is something. So yeah, so that's the first part that we have to do for this little experiment. Okay, so the next part, according to Nembomb's awesome video, which you should totally watch if you are planning on doing this, because he does so much better at explaining it than me. We need a 2-wide tunnel that goes all the way back from where we just came towards, oh my lord, let's break that, back towards the main island to 700 and either 68 or 86. I'm not sure. I will confirm that in a moment, because I'm still doing this while watching the video. As you may or may not know, do I have enough? I do. I have plenty. So we're going to do this 2-wide thing all the way back to 700 and I believe 68, which is the minimum distance from the main island that an end portal can basically spawn, which will be right out in the middle of all of this this black nothingness, which is really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I will see you back in a moment. Okay guys, I'm really nervous right now because I'm worried these guys are gonna push me off because they're being so painful. I had to go obviously break the netherrack under this one because I made it very difficult for myself when I really didn't need to. I should have just gone up to 29 at the beginning, but what is done is done. So I went back and I broke all the blocks underneath, and I replaced the ones at the top, and I'm just coming back. The blocks that we needed to go to was 768. So we should be at 0, 768. And whichever direction you go to, you're going to be either 0 on your X or Z. So the 0, 29, and 1024 always, and 0, 29, and 768 are always going to be the same. They just might switch locations. So you might have 0, 768, or 0, negative 768, or 768, 0, negative 768, 0. They're just the magic numbers for each of your locations. I just overran where I was supposed to go. The other problem I had was the Enderman was spawning on this one here and taking these blocks away. It doesn't appear that it can take the blocks they stand on, so none of these have gone. I was a bit worried that might ruin everything, but it doesn't appear that that is the case. Okay, the next step is we have our chunks again. So you can see chunk, it's, you see XYZ, block, chunk. Here we're in 15, so we want to be southeast. Here we're in 0, 0. Where's that? 0, 0. 0, 0 is good. And then 0, 15. Good. Here. And then we want to be in like 15, 15 here. 15, 15 here. And then 15, 0. So it needs to be this one here. These two look like the ones to be in. So I got 0, 0, 15, 0, 15, 15. Get out of my face, Enderman! Should be 0, 15. Yes, 0, 15. So these are the 4 that we want to be in. So what I'm going to do is pop down here and break some of these again. Okay, and then what we need to do is we actually need to come into these a little bit. So let me just double check where they're supposed to go, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so we have our chunk here, and what we need to do is just come in a little bit. So we want to go in 1 and 1 like that, and then in like 1 and 1 like that, and then in 1 and 1 like this. And then in 1 and 1 like this, and then we need a piece of endstone at Y30 or higher. Okay, and then basically what's going to happen is that first point that we found earlier, basically that will be the that's the starting point of where the game starts searching for end islands. So it will definitely start there because it found an island there straight away. We created that fake island, and then it's going to keep jumping forth chunk by chunk, 16 blocks each time, until it finds the closest possible end island, which is the one we just created. So we've now got this going across 4 different chunks, and then we give it a piece of end stone, so it will spawn an end portal 10 blocks above one of these 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So when we respawn the dragon and we get an end portal that lines up with this line, which one definitely will, because they definitely spawn on all the 0 axes in northeast, southwest, then once we come through the very first time, it should, in theory, create an end portal right above one of these. So now all I have to do is go ahead and just break all these blocks down, and that should be that completely finished. Sweet! And there we have it. We're back. So that's just gonna sit out there forever until we respawn the dragon. Maybe we need to do it 20 times to get the portal that we wanted, because the portals generate randomly. But once we get the portal on our axis, then once we go through it, we should just spawn a portal right there, in theory, which should be pretty cool. The other thing is, these are quite beneficial, so I want to do more. I'll probably do one of these on each of the, like the Z axis and X axis and 0, 0. So north, east, south, and west. I'll put a block up here for where 0 is. Just, yep, this netherrack block here is 0, 0. So I'll show you that now. So yeah, when we're on this, so we know if we go this direction, and this direction, 1024 blocks, we do the exact same thing. When the portal spawns, be on the edge over here. Each time there'll be 20 of them to go around if we do all the dragons. But when we do finally get our portal, we just go through and we should pop out in the right location, which would be very cool, because you can do some pretty cool things out there. So basically, if you want to do a sheep farm, which would normally lag the server, if you've got it at spawn or somewhere, you know, it won't be lagging the server. It's just out there, and then you can just teleport to it when you need it, and then it just stays there forever. And you could do sorting systems. So if you throw entities through the portals, then they automatically get teleported through. You can have hopper minecarts and stuff, pick them up. You can manipulate exactly where they will land, because they'll land on the highest solid block. So if you build the area out of just slabs or glass, things like that, then the block is always going to, the entities will always land on that block, get picked up, and you can put a massive like server storage system out there, and all you would have to do is go to the right portal, you know, throw your items in there or whatever, and boop, then you're then they go into the sorting system straight away. So it is quite beneficial to have them all loaded. Oh, it's nighttime. Sleep, please be nothing around. Sleep. Do it. Do your thing. Yeah. So there's lots of cool things that we can do with that. So yeah, I'm gonna go, and where am I gonna go? We're gonna go to the ocean monument next. So let's go back to the portal, and I'll meet you guys over there. Okay, we're back. We're heading over to the ocean monument, and it's been a couple of days for me, guys. I've been super busy, and just dealing with stuff. I head to Australia back to Australia for the first time in like 4 years, over 4 years. It's crazy. And now I'm sick, so rip that. Leave in about 7 or 8 days or something like that. So just been like getting prepared. We're gonna be traveling like overnight with my 11-month-old daughter, so I'm sure that's gonna be fun. The whole plane's gonna be super impressed. Oh god, this frame's so crazy over here at the moment. 30 is actually pretty good for me. I can't wait to get my new PC. I've said it a million times. But yeah, as you can see, progress is happening. We've lowered this all down quite a bit. I got the beacon set up there. I've dug this out to the level I want it to be at. Goes all the way around there. I'm just kind of doing it. I was doing it chunk by chunk, and then I started like breaking the edge down. I'll see if I can show you. So if I come over to like this edge like this, ooh, that was too many. And then I break like 2 of these all the way to the end. Did I leave a hole there? I did. Boop. And then I just do this all the way to the end, pick up my torches. It's not very far, it's like just here-ish, there we go. And then I can sort of just go as far as I can reach like this all the way back across. And then I just keep going down one layer by layer, and then ooh, it gets super laggy. But then I just keep going down layer by layer, and that seemed to be quicker than like clearing it out chunk by chunk and trying to like fiddle around in a small area. There's a zombie somewhere. Oh, I fell into the thing. And then yeah, you just go back and you take another layer off, and then you just keep doing that all the way back. So that's been pretty quick. Oh my god. Are you serious? Did I not like have full health? What the hell just happened? You guys didn't see a damn thing, you hear me? You didn't see nothing! Okay, yeah, so I forgot I wasn't wearing any armor because we just been at the end, but a couple of days I forgot, and I'm an idiot. So that's the thing. So what are we at? 15 deaths now. 15's a nice round number. Let's try and keep it at that for a little while, if we could. That'd be lovely. So anyway, progression with this place. I've just created a nice little spawning platform there. Damn it. But yeah, I want to try and get most of this down. But look at this storage, guys. The storage is out of control. Like, I've just got freaking stuff and stuff and stuff. That one's sort of organized. This is not organized. It's just never ending. I just don't know. These I started. These are new. But they're just, ooh, that's the same one. They're all just chock-a-block full. And yeah, I really need to get some storage sorted because I don't want to waste all of these materials. On the plus side, I think we have some materials we can start the prison, so that's going to be really, really fun. I'm excited to finally get that that building going. I have a couple of ideas. I want to play around in creative a little, get that sorted. But yeah, that's going to be fun. And once this is all dug out, you know, maybe even I should just dig out the center and get this farm going so I can be getting materials whilst I'm digging. That seems smarter. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. I think I will. I think I'll clear out the center chunk and maybe maybe half a chunk either side, and then get that farm built up. Because yeah, I want materials, and that way once this is all sort of dug out, we can get straight into the towers, because the towers are going to need a lot of sea lanterns, and I don't have that many. I've been putting them all into the tunnel, so I've got just over a stack. So I've been putting those into the nether tunnel. So we're gonna need a lot more. Guy, where'd he go? He chased me all the way across there before. But progress is happening. It's slow. I just chip away at it when I have like downtime at work, or when, you know, I just feel like chilling out, listening to some music or something. So this is on its way. The reason we did come back here was we need to get more netherrack. Let me throw some of these away, and I'll get that sorted. Remember how I said I wanted to stay on 15 for a while? Well, that lasted until about 10 seconds after I hit stop recording, because I missed my ender pearl and died, because I still haven't put my armor back on, because I'm going back to the end. Freaking dang it! Okay, we're coming back up to the to that little tunnel. I've extended this a little bit more as I've been getting more and more resources, but these I can't get without the farm. So I need some more of these, as you can see, and I haven't gone back and grabbed more quartz to finish this, but I mean the finished product's looking good. I had a couple of suggestions from a couple of guys at the Iskall place. Said not to put ice behind these. I agree with that one, so I've taken that out. Somebody said put just normal prismarine there, but it looked a little bit funky, so I think I'll just stick with the prismarine bricks. And I tried putting glass here, like glass panes, instead of the trapdoors here, but it didn't quite work how I thought it would. So I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'm really happy with it though. I think it looks awesome. So I'm really happy, and you can sort of see it looks a lot better once we got a bit more length on here. So once this is going all the way to the end, I think it's gonna look freaking awesome. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying. Let's get to the end. Here we are. Right up at the end portal, go through to the little room that we built in the last episode. A lot of people seem to like this, so That's good because I like it too. I think it looks absolutely awesome. So let's jump on through and come out. So yeah, I've decided we are definitely gonna do. Don't want to go there. There's the ender out that way. I think we definitely should do all 4 of these main 0-axis portals. The reason for that being is just there are so many useful farms. Like we could put a whole bunch of animals out there and never lag. And stuff like that. So if I can find my block, where's my block? I'll put a block. Anybody see a netherrack block? There we go. Okay, yeah. So we did north. That was north. Yes, we did north. So I think we're gonna do south. South? Do you even direction, bro? West, south, and then east. East would be interesting because we have an ender like right there. Did not think of that. Well, we're just gonna push past it. The islands can't spawn like this close, so it would need to be at like 768 anyway. So there's no chance that we're gonna set one up just there. So that's good. The other thing I'm thinking of doing, and I thought about it before, and I wasn't sure, and then I kind of decided I would do it, and then I kind of forgot, was go into one of these end islands. I don't want to go exploring too much and be running all over the place. So what I'm thinking is, if we just have a look, and if there is like a city close by, maybe we go pick up an elytra. I don't know. But definitely get some like purpose, so we can get some end rods and stuff like that. So anyway, that might be something that we do, depending on if we find something. Anyway, I'm gonna go through and do all of these 3, and then I'll meet you back here. Okay, so we should be very, very close to being back, if not just a couple of blocks of... Oh, gee, okay, yeah. It almost scared me. Yeah, we're back. So we got the second one done. I put everything in the editor, and the episode's just hitting over 20 minutes, so I think I'm going to show... there's no real point showing me doing the next 2. I'll just do those off camera. You guys get the point. Where do I go? Get out of my way, guy! I'm so nervous you're gonna knock me off the edge or something. Do I even... Okay, we're just digging. How is that my staircase? Alright, let's just pop this here. Okay, get out of my way. Big, tall idiot. Alright, yeah, so we'll get those done off camera. So we've done north, and I can't even remember what the other direction we did was. That must be west. Yeah, north, west. So we're going to do south and east off camera. I think we're only going to do 4. I don't think there's any point in doing any more of these things because, well, it's quite difficult. It's not a straight line, so you got to kind of like find chunks across diagonals. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yes, I know that sounded like the song because it was kind of like the song. There's a ladder here. Why is there a ladder here? Hey. That's random. Anyway, if you guys are wondering about all the chickens, apparently, I don't know if I've explained this before, but like back when they did the original dragon fight, they came in here and they did the entire dragon fight just with eggs, and they were only allowed to use eggs, and obviously they died a bunch, and one of the guys, I think it was Wintergrave, links in the description to his channel, he basically wore a skin with a zombie pigman head, and they had head drops on for the fight, and when they died, and so they all picked up his head, and they all rode in here on pigs, wearing zombie pigman heads, throwing eggs, and the thing took about 4 hours, but they defeated the Ender Dragon with eggs on pigback. Wow, that looked like a ghast. I was just like that, and just kind of saw out of the corner of my eye, and yeah, made me scared. But yeah, that's quite a unique way to kill the dragon. I wish I had been around for that, because that sounded like a lot of fun. But yeah, that also explains the pigman heads that are around. There used to be some in the hub, and there's some in one of the churches and stuff like that. But yeah, where are we going to end up? We're going to be back at our prison. So now we have materials, we can actually get a start on this at some point very, very soon. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, that's going to be all from me today, boys and girls. Oh, I still got a pumpkin on my head. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. Again, please watch an M-Bombs video if you are interested in doing something like this. Chances are I explain something very terribly, and you're better off watching his video, because he just does amazing jobs with all of his videos and stuff. So yeah, go check it out. He does a great job explaining that. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you've done this as well, or how you went with it, or if you had like an epic failure or something like that. But yeah, alright guys, I will see you all in the next episode. Peace!